So one of the best things about a new set is the ability to go in and build a deck, especially without the meta being defined. What can you do to be able to build something with flair, with some spiciness in it? What can you do to even decide if it's actually good, where the weaknesses are, and if this is something that you should take to maybe a Nexus night? We're going to be diving into all that you need to do to make sure that you have the best time in building from a new set. How do you do it? How do you test? How do you make it better? All of that and more starting right now. This can be a very difficult thing to try to go through because it's like, well, what do you do? I mean, it's hard because the more sets that come out, then it feels like, well, then there's more cards that are coming, and it's like, oh my gosh, am I even going to build anything that's any good? Do I want to try to build something that might be meta, might not, and is that even worth necessarily taking to a Nexus night? And that could be hard, especially as new players. This is a new TCG after all, and now there's players coming in and they're like, I don't want to necessarily copy and paste a meta deck. Instead, I want to just go in and say, hey, let's get it. Let's figure out what we can do to be able to build something successful. So with that, yeah, that can be a pretty difficult thing because one thing that can happen a lot that I found is that you just end up going over and seeing nothing. That's the point. No, and seeing where the meta is. And I mean, we just got of the new Unleashed stuff, we got all of these decks that ended up doing pretty good at a big tournament. But what's fun is that, I mean, especially when going into a new set, yeah, you could very easily just say, hey, I want to build Annie, I love Annie, let's just copy and paste it. Cool, fine, whatever. But there's maybe a couple of things that we might be missing out on. We don't want to necessarily be maybe seeing what they did successfully. Cool. But they're only necessarily maybe one person, one team, or things like that, and there might be some spice in the deck that we might be able to find. So let's go ahead and then hop over. I mean, one of the best things is that we have all the legends to be able to pull from. Now, with Built Over Archive, of course, you can go in and take a look at all of this. Not necessarily a big deal, but also one of the big deals here is that with this new set, it's like, all right, let's go ahead and see what we can maybe build. And it's like, all right, well, one that really caught my eye, let's try Lilia. I mean, she just seems like she's going to be a lot of fun here. She's blue and green, which is always a good color combination. Love that color combination. Then also says that for 4 and tapping, you can play a ready 3 Might Sprite unit token with Temporary. This ability costs 1 less for each friendly unit with Temporary. Okay, cool. One of the best parts about that is it's given us a good theme to go off of. So if we go to decks, go to deck builder, Built Over Archive does make this pretty easy, and however you want to go about this, always feel free to do so. Now, one of the big things here is then, of course, we can pick Lilia. Now, we could pick the Altar, but we'll just go with this one for now. And then, of course, on top of that, afterwards, we'll uncheck that, and then go with Lilia. Now, it looks like for our champion, we have a couple of different choices here. Now, the first one says that it can be accelerated, which is pretty awesome. So for 4 and a power, we'll be able to. And then when I move from a location, play a 3 Might Sprite unit token with Temporary there. Okay, cool. So pretty fun to be able to do that. That actually gives me a couple ideas there. And then also with the Lilia, also you have that when you play a unit token, give me +1 this turn. Either way, both are able to be played essentially on turn 2. I think we do want to go with the blue Lilia, though. One thing that popped into my head that was really cool is if we do actually end up like accelerating out the Lilia, we could potentially play it into a battlefield, move it back into base, play a 3 Might Readied Sprite token, and then it's able to stay there and help defend the objective potentially. That could be a lot of fun. Now, one thing that I also really like is you can look up Temporary. And then anything that has the keyword of Temporary can then be used. So, all right, well, we got Sprite Mother. That's pretty cool. We have Sprite Call. All right. And then Sprite Burst. Okay, so not necessarily a whole lot here. But we can make this work, I think. There's maybe a couple of things that we could potentially run with this that could be a lot of fun. Now, of course, let's go with 3 Sprite Mothers, 3 Sprite Fountains. I don't know how I necessarily feel about the LeBlanc just yet. I have +1 for each of your units with temporary. That could be a good 2-drop there. I like that. What's this one do? We'll view card details. It's hidden, smoke and mirrors. Choose a unit you control and another unit you control at a different location. If at least one of them has temporary, move each to its other location. Yep, let's go ahead and utilize that. Let's utilize smoke and mirrors. And then let's see, Keeper of Masks. Hidden with temporary. When you play me, play 2 reflection unit tokens here. They become copies of me. Interesting. Yeah, but with that is temporary. So, I mean, that could be a really interesting idea there, too. So, let's go that. That gives me another idea. So, here's the thing. Now that we're starting to build some stuff up. All right, well, wait, what is this battlefield? This happens to pop up on accident. Units here with temporary have shield +1. Okay, yeah, we're definitely using that battlefield. The other one that I was thinking of, just while we were thinking out loud here, Arena's Greatest would actually be really good because we're going to be a very aggressive deck. We're trying to move in as fast as we can. Arena's Greatest might be a great step, being able to start with 1 additional point. Okay, cool. Then even with that, what was the Trifarian War Camp could be a lot of fun too, especially playing that unit there. Keeper of Masks just really popped into my head. Hey, if we end up going this route, this could be a lot of fun. The thing is, though, maybe we could do maybe something a little bit different here. Yes, we're going with a lot of temporaries. What if we did maybe a lot of hidden with that too? That could be a lot of fun, and I wonder if there could be something there. Now, with that, of course, we have a lot of hidden abilities that we could potentially use. Back Off could be a good one, Wages of Pain, and things like that. Now, even stuff like Sprite Call could be a good option. Consult the Past, Blast Cone Fey. A lot of options here to really, mess around with your opponent a little bit. And so maybe let's try some hidden stuff. I haven't necessarily seen this just yet. So let's go, or actually, Zonia's would not be the one to necessarily put here. Could, though, if you wanted to protect your Lilia, that would be really interesting. Let's see. We'll set that as chosen champion. Just for now, let's go with the Teemo. Let's see. That's good. Let's go Wages of Pain. Consult the Past. Can't do Foxfire. Block could actually be really good as a hidden card. Maybe Stand United and also some Blast Cone Fey. Especially just Blast Cone Fey, one of my favorite cards. I think it's a very underutilized card, being able to be hidden, and then when you play me, give -2 to a unit to a minimum of 1. Okay, cool. So we like where this is going. We're at 43 cards already. That seems a little fast. But the biggest thing now is what we are looking for is maybe some stuff then to be able to pump up our units. So maybe let's try a couple of Defies. Let's do a couple of Unguards. Let's go some Discipline. And Mask of Foresight could be good. I do like the idea of that, potentially. We could do Stupefy. Again, card draw is going to be really good. Maybe 1 Singularity could be good just for that little extra pump. Progress Day 1. Gosh, yeah, that could be solid. We don't necessarily want... Well, we could add Brutalizer. Brutalizer could be an interesting choice just because it would automatically make each one of our sprites up to 6. Now, the dangerous part about that is we're already going to be pretty power hungry, if I'm thinking right. But Thwonk could be really good to stun and push people back, allowing us to score even more. Otherwise, I think we are looking good. Maybe 2,000 Tail Watchers. I don't know about the power cost, though. That's going to be the big thing here. So, let's get that back and out. Maybe Kaisa could be really interesting there. Let's try the Kaisa as kind of our big swing unit. That's going to be a 6 might. Has ganking. Again, another very underutilized card. Says that when you conquer, you may play spells from your trash with energy cost less than the points you are playing without it. Then, and its energy cost, then recycle it. Must still pay the power cost. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, there's a lot of really good stuff that we could potentially play then at that point. So let's consider that then. Really like that idea. Otherwise, I think we are looking pretty good. I do like the -1s, like the -2s. We don't necessarily need Lecturing Yordle. We could go Smokescreen, not necessarily needed. Again, very power hungry as it is. Otherwise, maybe a Blitzcrank could be a good option. Maybe some sauce that we could throw into that. Let's just go 2 initially. And see what we are able to bring here. And maybe 2 Seal of Focus. Okay, so now here's the hard part. We found the bulk of the cards that we want to actually put into this deck. We have 63 cards. We need to get to 40. Yeah, so let's see. First and foremost, let's look at card details. Okay, hidden, action, give a unit shield 3 and tank. Okay, cool. I really do like that ability. Let's go down to 2. Let's go down to 1 there. I do like our 2-drops. Our 2-drop curve is pretty good. We do have a lot of 2-drops. Let's go Blast Cone Fade down. Let's go Teemo down. I mean, how many hidden do we have in this deck? That's going to be, I think, the big... We have 1. I mean, we have a lot, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different sets of cards there. Okay, so I mean, that's pretty interesting at that point. So okay, cool. So gosh, let's try it without the seals. That's going to be the big thing. Okay, let's see without seals. We'll go Petal Pride just in case. We'll go Stand United. That one specifically says buff a friendly unit. Buffs give an additional +1 to friendly units. Actually, I don't love that, mainly just due to the fact that, yeah, there's no way for us to initially do that. Let's go down to 2 Wages of Pain. Let's go, ooh, well, maybe we do want another Sprite Mother. I think that might be one of the big things. Oh, and do we want to go Sprite Queen? When you play me at the start or beginning phase, play a ready 3 Sprite unit token with temporary to your base. Yeah, so let's go ahead and play one of those. Yes, let's add more cards. Go with the Sprite Mother there, because we do want to try to still keep on theme. I think that's going to be one of the big themes here. But the big thing is we now need to go down 12 cards. All right. Sprite Founder can be really good. Again, able to build those sprites. Also, if you're able to go in and conquer on turn 1, can be really good. Are we worried about... Let's try without Defies for right now. I think we're okay. Unguard, I think we're okay without. Progress Day is too expensive, I think. We're very low to the ground, and especially if we want to keep bombarding with token after token after token kind of thing, then that's going to be something that we want to be able to do. Oh, yeah, maybe, actually. I was just thinking to myself again, one thing that is a really good set 3 battlefield is Duskgrove's Lab. So at the start of your beginning phase, you may kill a unit you control here to draw 1. If we're getting a lot of temporary units here, why wouldn't we then want to use the Duskgrove's Lab? Now, of course, one of our biggest worries is if we go against another token deck or like a Renata style deck, for example, then we might be finding ourselves in a little bit of trouble. But still, that could be a really fun option. Okay, so let's go down to Discipline. Let's go Sprite Burst down to 2. Let's go Blitzcrank. Let's get rid of Blitzcrank. We can maybe stick him in the side deck. I mean, I like this. I feel like it's just a bit too expensive. Now we're down to 42 cards. Okay, so that's solid. Let's go down to 1 or 2 Stupefies. And do we care about Back Off? Let's go down to 2 backoffs. Okay, cool. So now we're down to 40 cards. We're not going to be worrying about the side deck necessarily, at least in this video. That's going to be more meta dependent, how your Nexus Knights are looking and things like that. Because if your Nexus Knights are having a lot of Kai'Sas show up, but not necessarily a lot of Auroras, then we're going to be building these decks a whole lot differently than what we initially would be doing otherwise. And I think the side decking would be more important if we were a little bit more worried about that. So, Hidden Lilia. I'm going to be curious. I haven't actually really seen this deck. I haven't even playtested this deck. And the biggest thing, too, is, of course, I've seen some deck lists around what Lilia is being built around. But that's also the problem is, who cares? You know, well, I mean, that's the big thing, too. It's like, yeah, they're going for buffing up the units a lot more powerfully and things like that. I don't want to necessarily do that. Instead, maybe let's try to go this hidden route then to see what we are able to do, how we could potentially catch our opponents off guard. And this could be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and see what games we have. I have a friend that I have lined up to test this deck. He's going to be playing Kha'Zix, and we'll get some feedback after and see what we can do.
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty. Okay, I've sent you the code. I've imported a deck. Yeah, trying out a brand new custom build. I don't know how good or bad it's going to be, but figured I'd try it out and see if I need to make any changes or things like that.
Okay. I always love the custom builds.
Yeah. So I wanted to see, so it is going to be Lilia, but I wanted a different twist than what is normally with her. It's still going to, of course, be making sprites and stuff, not away from that necessarily, but definitely something you're not used to seeing.
Something you won't see often, and this is going to be the same. This build is, it's an encounter build. So I've tried to think of everything that most decks will want to do during like high level games, and I've tried to sort of play accordingly to that.
Oh, cool.
So I search for specific pieces to play out against specific decks.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited.
That's the attempt anyway. It's probably going to fail.
I mean, that's why. And I mean, afterwards, if we realize, not necessarily what we want to do, we'll go back to the drawing boards real quick and then go into a next game. So,
exactly.
All right, I'll go first.
I've been going back to the drawing boards for like 2 weeks.
Okay, so I think let's do that.
You want to go first or second?
I was going first, and I put 2 back.
Okay, let me drop. I'll drop 1.
Not
bad. Okay, I am good to go.
All right. Let's see. I don't want to be down a rune already, so I will pass.
Okay, valid. I'm just going to tap 1 and I'm going to drop a Blood Rose, and I'll pass turn there.
Okay. Let's see. Blood Rose. When you play a unit, you may pay 1 to gain 1 XP, spend 3 XP to ready a unit. Yeah, don't love that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Okay. Let's go with a Sprite Mother. Go and create a readied sprite. Go into here. Good there.
Good.
Okay, go to 1. And I will pass.
Okay. I'm just going to tap 5, and I'm going to back an orange, and I'm just going to drop a Yone at base.
Okay.
Last turn.
Okay, so at the beginning phase, I will kill the unit here to draw 1.
Yep.
Okay. Yone is interesting. Okay, we'll go here. Good there? Oh, yeah, you're tapped.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with the Sprite Mother again, creating a Sprite token. Sprite token will be going over into here. Go to 3. Then, Let me see. Did I recycle one? No, I did not. Yes, I did not. Okay. Then this is the risky part of the deck. Had a card here.
Okay.
Had a card here.
Yeah, valid. Okay. Blue, green. Trying to think. There's a few different things it could be. Okay. Okay, I'll start by I'll move Yona to here. And pass pro.
Okay, I will reveal a consult.
Yep.
Okay, I will draw 2 and die.
Okay. I'll get the point for conquering. I want to combat with Kha'Zix, so I gain XP. And Candlelit Sanctum top 2.
Yep. I forgot to do the top 2. Oh well. That's okay.
I'm gonna go 1 to the bottom and both to the bottom at this point. Both.
Okay.
Then let's just I'm gonna tap 2. Tap 2, back a purple for Void Assault.
Okay, move a friendly unit, then move an enemy unit. If they both move to the same battlefield,
I would be designated the attacker. So what I'm gonna do is I'll move my Yone and I'm just gonna move that. So I just reset that.
So
move Yone.
Okay.
Yone to there. Yep, that's the play.
Okay, so
moving your
Sprite
Dust Squad as well.
Okay.
So that'll resolve?
Yeah, that resolves.
Okay. I will tap 2 to play a Grim Resolve, which will give my Yone +3.
Okay. So you are at 8 to 6. Okay. In response, I will play Blast Cone Fey to -2.
Yep. As expected.
Yep. So I'll be down to 6 to now my 8.
Yes. And in response, I'm going to tap 1 back to orange.
Yeah.
List.
How is it?
Well, not in response, but as a...
Yeah. As a new chain.
Cool. I won combat, so Kha'Zix and the Grim Resolve, I'll gain 3 XP. Then I'll tap Void Reaver, spending 2 XP to bring my Yone back.
Cool.
Pass. Oh, I should get the point for conquering the Dust Web.
Definitely. That's half the battle.
An expensive turn for sure. But...
very expensive turn, but it worked out well for you.
Well, cleaning out a bit of battlefield. So there's at least... You've got to play units out again.
Yeah, but it's what do I want to do? Do I want to go 3 or 2? Let's go 2. And create sprite into here.
Okay.
Go to 4. Recycle hide.
And pass.
Okay. I'll just move to Candlelit.
Uh-huh.
Point for Conquer. Then Candlelit skill.
Mhm.
Top 2. I will leave them on top in that order.
Okay.
No, I'll swap the orders.
Okay.
Swap the orders. That's the smart thing to do.
Okay.
Then I'll tap 3 for a Bone Shiver, and then 1 back in the orange to equip.
Mhm.
Bone Shiver to Yone. What's into a 7 base?
Cool.
Let's just tap Void Reaver for the 2 XP, bring Yone back to base.
Okay, interesting. Okay. So Dusk will activate on the sprite. I will also reveal my sprite call. We'll just say that the sprite stays there for sake of and then also creating another sprite on that, drawing a card for Dusk Rose.
And Sprite Fountain dies.
And Sprite Fountain dies. Then we go to 5 on the hold. Go over to here. Go to 6. Activate Candle.
Okay.
1 to bottom. This could be complicated.
Just a little. Mind you, your consistent generation of Sprite tokens is a little worrisome.
Yeah, you can generally build out a lot of tokens relatively easy. That's the nice part. I don't want to... The hard part is, let's see, so we've created 2. Let's actually go 2 here, create another sprite with that.
Mm-hmm.
1. Hide here.
Good.
Hide here. And pass.
Okay.
It's also funny that, yeah, I've luckily built this so low to the ground that with 4 runes, I'm still able to do a lot. Because that's about all I've had.
Okay, I'll send Yone to here to start off with.
Mm-hmm.
And attempt. I'll pass Prio on that one.
Okay, I will reveal Smoke and Mirrors.
Okay.
Choose
as a...
Or, oh, yeah. Go for it.
As a reaction, I will 1, 2, 3, 4, backing a purple for Kha'Zix. When he comes in, there's only 1 unit there, so I get +2 and 2 XP.
Okay, when I attack your fin, if an enemy unit is alone here, give me +2. Yeah. So good. And then choose a unit you control at another location, or another unit you control at a different location. Move each to its other location. Is this like a switcheroo, essentially, or does it move one from one battlefield to another?
So what it pretty much is it allows you to choose a unit at base and a unit at the other battlefield, provided that at least one of them's got temporary, move both of them, like switch positions. So like Tide Turner, but without one of the cards being Tide Turner.
Oh, okay. Dang it. So yeah, that's a little bit of a misplay.
You could swap your sprites over.
Yeah. Not the best. I had other hidden cards, but I thought the card worked a little differently. Should have read it a bit more closely. So yeah, you got that. Or wait, sorry. Before you got that, I will go 2 for block to add shield 3.
So that puts you to 6. In
Yeah.
response, I'm gonna tap 2 for a Grim Resolve on my Kha'Zix.
Okay.
You got +2.
Okay.
And I'll gain 2 more XP on Resolve, and
Yeah.
then
Dang.
come back to +1.
That's interesting. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that was a lot of XP for one. Candlelit Sanctum, top 2. I'll leave both of those on top in order. I'm gonna tap Void Reaver for 2 XP to bring my my Yone back.
Mhm.
Oh, and Channel Rune Exhausted from Bone Chipper.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna tap Blood Rose, spending 3 XP to stand my Yone.
Mm-hmm.
And send it in. This is gonna be 7 at your number.
Okay. I will reveal this. And then it creates what, 2 of these?
Yeah. Hidden and temporary. Okay. Well, in that case, you're going to kill my Yone.
Okay.
So, Sprite, one of the keepers, the original one.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Pass.
Okay, I will kill one to draw a card. The other one will die. Um. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sprite, or whoops, I can't play Sprite Mother there. Dang it.
Sprite Mother there.
Yeah. Then create a sprite. Move in to this battlefield. Go to 7.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see. Okay.
I just press Sprylos as well.
Okay, so yep. Enters exhausted. Okay, sounds good.
But I don't have a way to get to the other battlefield, so
Yeah.
comes down to whatever that hidden is.
I'm using it right. There we go.
Yep, so you'd swap them over as a reaction to so I would assume it'd be Duskrow's Lab to attempt to kill a unit. Oh no. You would react. You'd need to reveal the hidden before that would go off.
Yeah.
Sprite token.
Yeah, which I'm able to do.
Yep.
So. And then at
Well,
that point, you could only have a reaction at that point, if anything. So, yeah. Interesting
But not bargain.
decks. Yeah. Oh, you could hard bargain.
If I hard bargain for 2 there, you don't get your channel back for it, do you?
No.
Which would buy me another turn. Yes!
So, I don't know if you would be able to sustain that, though, because I'd be up to 4.
Well, I had a lot of runes up, so I could still do 4. Right, okay, let me just pass turn here, so it all goes through. You'd be at 4. You would reveal it. You do... Beginning phase happens before you channel runes and ready runes.
Yep.
You would ready the 2, then you would do the beginning phase, so I would be at a hard bargain for 4, which and then that would happen before your beginning phase, and then you channel your runes. So if I just hard bargain for 4, nothing, like, you wouldn't be able to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly. And so at that point, let's go Sprite Mother into here.
Is it?
I would draw for 7. Let's
You've still got
go-
cards in your hand as well, by the way.
Yeah, that's okay. We've already revealed all. Let's go. No reason to necessarily play. I mean, that could at least get something going. So let's go Sprite or Lilia here. We'll move her back to create a Sprite. And then we will tap, hide, and pass.
Okay, so at this point, I would tap 1, play out another Scrylers. I would tap 1, destroy my Scrylers for a predict 2. Oh, come on. Okay, both of those would go to the bottom, and then I draw a card.
Uh-oh.
Come on. No, it's not it.
Ah!
It's not it. You'll just hold this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
What was the next card if I had one more? Okay, Unyielding Spirit's not it either. Yeah, if I'd stick.
Oh, gosh.
I just didn't have enough search through.
That's hilarious.
It was fun though. It was
Yeah,
a funny game.
No, that's hilarious. Interesting game, though. I like the idea of your deck, though. It looks really good.
I mean, there's a few different things that I got to go through with it. It's such a difficult deck to control.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's going to be every Kha'Zix is going to be hard to control.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree. Huh.
I think once I get a few more reps in, it's going to start coming together.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
get to that point, even though I've been playing it for like 2 weeks straight,
Yeah.
I'm not at that.
Yeah, and I never had enough for the Kaisas. At this point, I think I would take out the Kaisas because I have Evolutionary, which is a really good card, but I'm never at 6 runes. But the deck held together pretty well, even with all the hidden.
It did. Actually, it was the hidden that sort of saved you a bit there because I wasn't able to do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it also was like hesitation as well.
Mhm.
Trying to think what would be worthwhile. I mean, if you're wanting to run low to the ground and you're running a lot of sprites, you could throw a Caitlyn in
Yeah,
because she can sit behind sprite tokens.
it's true.
I mean, it's not the greatest card in the world, but it could be interesting because if you've constantly got a sprite tokens moving into the battlefields,
Mm-hmm.
it's small numbers, sure, but being assigned combat damage last, and then you can rest her to deal damage to another battlefield.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be niche case at best.
but it could be cool.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I like
I mean,
that.
you could sort of walk into a stun package if you really wanted to as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, we are running 2 back-offs and 2 thwonks.
Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, I think this is one you would mildly enjoy. So you know how with that battlefield you would kill a unit in your beginning phase
Uh-huh.
to draw one. Yeah. What you could do is react with a meditation, so you draw 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because you awaken everything, so everything readies, then it's the beginning phase.
We'll play the meditation. That could be pretty cool.
Because yes, you would be losing out on 2 runes very, very early. But if you're trying to draw a heap of cards, meditation could really hit that spot.
No,
And you could also you could run the find your centers. You are playing very low to the ground. But if you're playing another aggro deck that's playing extremely fast paced like you are, find your center, especially if your opponent gets to 5, you just drop it for a 1, which will channel your rune and draw you a card, which means that your hiddens aren't going to quite cost you as much.
Yeah, exactly. No, I like that.
So, few different little things. These are all set ones.
Yeah. Nah, it's interesting.
There's so many different things you can do with that deck, and it's tweaking it ever so slightly.
Yeah. No, it could be a lot of fun.
But I feel like there's a lot that you could do with it.
You want to make some edits to your deck and then try again, or?
I mean, I need to put a little bit more time in deck, so keep working on it. I'll keep playing it exactly as is, because I think it's just going to be a matter of taking time.
Cool. Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Are there maybe any other choices?
I have had 5 thoughts since you've been gone.
With my deck or your deck?
Yours.
Oh, cool. What is it?
Okay. So, first and foremost, it's a bit of a stretch, but you could run Heart of Dark Ice, which will give you a little bit more top end if the game runs out long. 2, Chemtech Cask would make paying for your hiddens pretty much free, because you play the hidden the first time, then when you reveal it, Chemtech Cask creates a gold, which means you'll be able to play another hidden the next turn pretty cheap. And you can sort of this continuous cycle.
Yeah.
The other 2 were where is it? Here. Honey Fruit.
Oh,
Dropping it for 2 energy, comes in exhausted, and then it's just power every single turn.
That's one.
Even if you don't play any sort of level up skills, just using it as a seal style that you don't pay any power for originally is pretty strong.
Yeah, definitely.
Other thought was Yumi. Being able to put a Yumi behind
for a +3.
For a +3 to whatever one of the sprites.
Yeah.
And it makes the sprite a tank too, so even if the sprite dies at the beginning of your turn, you'll still get the 0.5 off the Yumi. That they just play another sprite who can sitting.
Okay.
The other one that I thought was Scuttle Crab.
Oh yeah.
Just on play troll 1, you just sit it behind a sprite.
Yeah. Okay. No, I might have to.
Few different thoughts.
Yeah. Okay, so I've imported the deck. Then I've put a lot of those in the sides, or in the side deck as a consideration. I put 2 in the main. There's the new lobby. When you're ready, yeah.
Same code as before. Let's go.
Oh, is it? That's funny.
Copy paste.
Okay.
Okay. Is this game 2?
I don't have a side deck, but I'm gonna be playing a different battlefield.
I'll play a different battlefield. I won't sideboard.
Okay, sounds good. We can still roll for first 7 though. We'll see. Ooh. 9.
All right. I'll go first.
Okay.
Ooh. I'll keep the start up.
Okay.
Good to go when you're ready.
Yep, already.
Okay. Draw. Let's just tap 1, determine sentry. Tap 1, determine sentry, pass. It's
Okay. Interesting. Um. Uh.
Unfortunately, you're aggro, so this isn't as great a play. If
Yeah, but
reversing
still,
Draw.
that's pretty crazy. Pants.
Okay. Move to here.
Yep, good there.
Point. Tap 1, create a gold. Go here. Tap 1.
Okay, so you'll go to 6. Yeah, that's good there.
Okay. And then point 2. Pass with 2 up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go in for here. 3 to 1. Pass pro.
It's yours.
Okay.
No, nothing for me.
And I will.
Tap 1, create a gold.
Yeah. Tap my final one. Create a gold. And do I want to hide a card?
I wish they added like hidden to ambushes.
Yeah. That'd be
Like
interesting.
that. It would have been. Yeah. So I'll get the point forwarding.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll just straight up pass.
Oh gosh. Okay. Go to 2 or not go to 2. Ha. That dies.
I want to combat, so I gain XP off Karzik's skill.
True.
When I want to combat over here.
Yep.
I have a full 1 XP. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go. We count the wins where we get them. 1, 2, 3. Because ambush can be at reaction speed. How's that sound for me? Let's go Wages of Pain.
Okay, I'm just gonna tap 1, tap destroy the gold, and I'm gonna unyielding spirit.
Okay.
So I just won't take damage.
Cool. Still make the gold though, at least. I'll move in.
It's yours.
Okay. Gosh, that was way more scary than it ever should have been. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Lilia. Lilia, use the gold to hide here and pass.
Is it? Okay. Tap 6 run right, I'll pass.
Okay, we'll go to 3. Move into here, create a sprite and base, readied. Then go into here.
What?
Or sorry, on conquer. Let me actually conquer first. Then tap 1, duplicate a gold. Then move this in. Gotta do it in the right order. Let's go 2 for this here.
Is it?
1 for this. Spin the gold. hide a card.
I shouldn't have told you to add Chemtech.
I only added 2.
Okay, tap 1, Blood Rose. Let's go. Rune Runner here.
Okay.
Uh,
And
Pass Pro.
okay, I will go here to give my Pixie or Petal Pixie +3 and tank.
Yeah. In response, I will tap 1 back to Orange Punch Fist.
Okay, so you're going to 10. Okay, then I will reveal Sprite Call for +3. Then the Petal Pixie will also go up by 1.
Okay.
So that's 9, 12.
Level. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Backing a purple Kha'Zix.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. So Kha'Zix at 4. That'll be put you at 14. Let's destroy.
Okay. Tap 1, gain XP.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's destroy your ruin.
Okay. I kill everything.
Or oh no, I get shield on temporary too. Dang it, that's only 13. Dang it. That's too bad. Dang it, I was so close. And then of course create a gold.
Yep, on play.
But
Then let's point for Conquer.
that helps.
Just gonna tap Void Reaver to buff Kha'Zix.
Okay. Okay, so this will die. We'll go up to 5. Move Lilia back, creating a token in its place.
Generation's gotten you to 10 runes. What's going on here?
The hard part is I'm missing my card draw this game, which really sucks. That's the only issue. So tap 1, 2, 3, duplicate, or do I want to go here? You have 1 up still. 2 cards in hand though. That's pretty tempting. So I'll go in,
Yep.
and
So it'll be 1. So Kha'Zix will go up by 2 and I gain 2 XP.
yeah, but that, it's when I attack or defend, and that would activate
defend.
first.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll keep that. We'll just keep that in there then.
Okay. So it's not gonna go in then.
Yeah, because I need to play at reactions, yeah, because I would have to go in at reaction speed with the smoke and mirrors,
Which is
in
an
order to
action.
beat you there. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's an action. Okay, cool. Anyway, Panis.
Okay. Point for holding. Let's just tap 1, stack deck.
I just need my time warp now.
Let's just go. That one to handle the rest of the bottom.
Mhm.
Let's just tap 1, drop a Scrylers. Tap 5, backing the orange for a Kha'Zix evolving hunter.
Okay.
Now, I'm making the assumption that when Lilia moves, it'll play a ready sprite token, so you wouldn't be able to move that sprite token with her to the battlefield you're attacking.
Yeah,
so.
correct. Okay, so these will die, but on that, Blast Compe, go to 6. So you're at 5. Let's go 2 and a gold. For this, creating a sprite. Go 1, 2, 3. Creating a sprite.
Yeah, I should have moved back.
And we'll go here and here.
Yeah, they were both moving at the same time, so I'll get positive. That's just gonna have to go through.
Okay.
I don't have any actions.
Okay. So go to 7. I will then move in, creating a sprite. That will be in base. I'll move that in. And pass.
And that's not
And both have
so
+1.
Yep. I'll tap 1 for Scrylers. I'll leave them... I'm going to put 1 to the bottom, and I'll leave 1 on top, and then draw 1. Then tap 1, stack deck. Keep deck. Let's go... Let's go that to hand, all of those to the bottom. Okay. Think I got an answer.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm gonna move Evolving Hunter to here. And then at a reaction speed, 1, 2, 3, 4. Backing a purple for a mutating horror, which goes to a 6, and I gain 2 XP.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, on that, that'll go through just fine.
Yep.
I'll go 2 for Smoke and Mirrors.
Yep.
Now they're going to control in a different location. We'll switch this and Lilia. Lilia will create a sprite token into this.
Okay.
I'm hoping that's enough.
That should be okay.
Oh, no, don't say that.
I should be okay still. So I will win the combat. I've got the hunt from Kha'Zix's Evolving Hunter. Plus 1 from that. And then I won a combat. So with this, I get +1 there. Then I'm going to... This is going to be tight. I win combat for this one. Then I will... Looking at the numbers.
Because that's 14 that I have. Right.
Yeah.
But all my temporary will die.
Yeah. So, in that case, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play a Void Assault. I'm going to move my Kha'Zix's Evolved Hunter across. I'm going to move one of your sprites back to your base.
Okay.
Then Kha'Zix's on attack, I will spend 3 XP, and I will kill one of your sprite tokens. Because I'll do a 5 might to it. Then it'll trade out.
Okay. Yep.
um, at this point, I'm going to tap Void Reaver for 1 XP to buff the other Kha'Zix.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave it at 5 and pass turn and pray.
Okay, so this is going to create a sprite, then die. This will move into here.
Is it? You will draw.
Draw. We'll go 2 for this to hide this, and pence.
Okay, I'll get the point for holding.
Mm-hmm.
And playing the Blast Cone Fae will get you there. I don't have the oh wait a minute. I might have something.
Okay. Or sorry, is it okay if I play one more sprite? Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, just because I wasn't even thinking about legend ability. First time.
I'm gonna tap 4, then backing a orange to play a Kiana. Blood Rose, tap 1 more to gain XP.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap the Blood Rose for 3 XP to ready Kiana.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm looking at this and put an 8 there.
Yeah, I got 10 here right now.
Yes, because they got shield +1. Let's tap 1, 2, 3 for a Bone Shiver.
Mm-hmm.
Tap 1, back the orange, equip that to Kiana.
Mm-hmm.
Send her in.
Okay.
So this is going to be 6 with deflect at your 10.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have any actions. Okay, Timo.
1, 2, 2 damage.
Okay, so she'll be marked at 2. And I'll still do 6 damage, so 1, 2.
Yeah. Dang it.
Then she will die,
Mm-hmm.
and I will pass turn there.
Okay. 1, find your center.
Okay.
2,
Sprite Fountain. Create 2 sprites. Send them both in,
mm-hmm.
which will kill him.
I think we're just at a weird standstill right now.
Really
draw. Oh, come on. Just give me something. Discipline. Draw. Okay. Okay. Pass.
The hidden.
You know what? I'm creating a goal just because. At this point.
At this point, yeah. Okay. Tap 5, back an orange, Ione. Tap 1 for Blood Rose gives me an XP.
Mm-hmm.
Tap 1, back an orange, equip Bone Shiver. And that puts him to a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Yeah, and then we got it.
Yep. GG's.
Yeah. Ooh.
And for no reason at all.
Yeah, that was funny. Good game, though. Interesting.
It really was.
So
I had to try to play with Kha'Zix and playing around the XP to sort of stop you from holding.
yeah, exactly, and that's tough. But the hidden deck is interesting.
it's working, and I think it's going to take a lot of people by surprise.
So yeah, that's essentially it. That's all you really have to do. And of course, we're going to be finding things that help us check things out, see what we could maybe do better. And again, I really did like how my friend went and even gave suggestions on how my deck could do better. Now, if you don't necessarily love playing online or you don't want to, Piltover Archive and a bunch of other deck building sites also have the ability to print out proxies so that you are able to test the new set without actually needing to have the new set be out. So that could be a fun option for you to be able to try too. That's also one thing that I do recommend for new players getting into the game is that if they are trying to figure out what deck they actually like and things along those lines, instead of going out and actually buying a bunch of the cards to build a deck and then realize, actually, I don't like how this deck works, and you just feel like you wasted a lot of money, feel free to go in and print out proxy decks. That's how me and my friend ended up starting to get into this game, was they released the structure decks. They said, this is what's in it. We said, okay. They released, I think, like 10 cards outside of that, too. We upgraded the decks just a tiny bit because there was no cards out. This was before set 1. And I sleeved them up, and we played. And that was a lot of fun and a really cool way to go about doing all of that. That's going to be the big thing, though, I think, is you got to be playtesting. You got to figure out, what worked really well for your deck, what worked okay, and what maybe could have gone better. And so with all of that, I got to say, though, building your own deck is a lot of fun. Now, I like what, again, Riftbound does in giving you kind of the backbone of the deck. When you see a legend and you're like, okay, I think this is going to be the theme of it. And then you just go in and say, all right, if this is the theme, what supports that theme? And then what can I do to maybe make that theme flourish a little bit better? In this case, I was trying Lilia Hidden, and it ended up having some pretty interesting dynamics, and it might be a deck that I actually do take to a Nexus Night. Now, and I do encourage you that even if you happen to build a brand new deck, one of the best places to test is at a Nexus Night. It's so chill. Yes, you might not get like the 3 packs because you want all 3 rounds or anything like that. A lot of times they do just have a pack for you showing up. That's awesome. And things along those lines. But you're able to test in a just casual type sphere to see where your deck is falling short and where it could maybe be doing better. We've had people who have upgraded their decks mid-Nexus Night because they're like, actually, this isn't quite working for me. Let me try to switch this out, this out, this out. And especially if they're new players, always feel like that you can, ask for help on what could maybe go good with this, what could maybe make a big difference with this. And then on top of that, if you're maybe needing help getting some cards, we have like local Discords. We have a Utah Discord for Riftbound, our Facebook pages for our locals and things along those lines. And people are like, hey, I just need these cards kind of thing. And it's like, okay, cool. I actually have all this bulk that you can utilize. I have this card that you can use. I have this card that you can use. And then really you're just left on needing to purchase or find the higher valued cards. But I mean, if they're common and uncommon, we have a lot of new players that are coming in and we're just like, dude, we have so much bulk. Let's help you out. Let's get you a deck built. We want you to be a part of this community, and I think that's something very special. But anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think should go better with building a brand new deck, trying to figure out the testing and the ins and outs of it? Let me know down in the comments below, and until next time, guys, have a good one.